Hi everyone, I'm Julia. Last June, my aunt was diagnosed with cancer. She was very worried. She was renting a room from a highly superstitious landlady, and she was worried that the landlady may not let her live in her house once she knew she had cancer. I told my aunt that I would help her to look for another place to stay. My aunt underwent surgery in August. I visited her after the surgery, and I was astounded to see that she looked amazingly well for someone who had just undergone surgery. She was able to get up and walk around even the day after her surgery. And she was discharged 1 week later. She went and stayed with my parents during this time, and I told her then that I had difficulty looking for a place for her to stay because a lot of the places that I called up were only willing to let out to younger people and not elderly persons. She told me she had in mind a retirement home. I said to her that I would call up, which I did on the Monday. And I told the manager, I am interested in this place. My aunt is coming to view the unit the next day because this was the last unit left. And the next day, my cousin took her to see the unit and my aunt managed to secure the place. She moved in September and she started to undergo her chemotherapy in September. Apart from her hair falling out and changes in the taste buds, my aunt bore very little ill effects from the chemo. Early days of the chemo, she would go and stay with my parents 2-3 days after the chemo. But later on, because she felt so well, she decided that she would live on her own in the retirement home, which was much closer to the hospital. Now my aunt has finished all her chemo sessions and she is undergoing radiotherapy. She continues to do well. Last Sunday when I called my aunt, she told me that now her home is closed to outsiders, so she was the last outsider to go in. Now they are keeping the home for the church members who are from the church that runs the retirement home. In short, my aunt wanted to share these words of encouragement with all of us. That is, to trust the Lord, to surrender our problems to Him, and He is with us. Just like He helped my aunt, He will help us too.